Well,
My
the
title?
acorn doesn't fall far from the tree.
Okay, we got really sick over the
no,
Seder.
really?
We were throwing up.
Oh no!
But now I'm okay.
So the motzas didn't do it.
No, it's
That
norovirus.
does it.
Norovirus did it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's no good. Hey, Mark, how are you?
That's a nightmare. Did you have a lot of people over?
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Oh,
And they all got sick. They all got everyone sick.
everybody got sick. Oh no, that's terrible.
Yeah.
How many people did you have?
I mean, like 12.
Oh God. Kids as well, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal. That's just brutal.
Well,
So,
that'll
Rabbi,
go down in
you
the
said,
history books.
Yeah, that'll
you
be
said in your lifetime you were a chef.
Yes.
So I heard that, I don't know the name of the baseball player, but there's a baseball player who puts French dressing on vanilla ice cream,
Ew.
right? Pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
And someone else told me that they put peanut butter on their hamburger.
Well, that sounds gross.
Now that's interesting.
We did
He's
go.
just been ill. You're
Yeah.
trying to make him
We
ill.
went to a garlic festival and I had garlic ice cream. And that
Oh,
was,
my
God.
that was
I don't know,
nothing
peanut
I
butter
would
on a
repeat.
hamburger sounds interesting.
Huh?
I've had savory.
Well, the hamburgers
I've
are-
had savory ice creams that have been okay. I mean, but
Not into
very.
that.
All
Should we start?
right.
Is that-
We start on page 23. There is no full Kabbalat Shabbat when Shabbat coincides with Yontiv. Unfortunately, I've always thought that was a peculiar decision that the rabbis made, but that's the one they made. Mizmor Shir Liyom HaShabbat Magadlu Masechaya Me'od Ameku Makshivotecha Magadlu Masechaya Oh, you know what we say about the Sheni Veranimiu Leagid Yashar Adonai Tsuri Belav Ladabo Malach Geula Vesh Lavesh Adonai Ostin Migolod Ma'im Ravim Hadirim Mishbereyam Mikolod Ma'im Ravim Hadirim Mishbereyam Hadir Vamarom Hadir Vamarom Hadir Vamarom Adonai Hadir Vamarom Hadir Vamarom Hadir Vamarom Adonai Hedon Echanem Yumeo Levechana B'Kodesh Adonai Leorech Yamim. This week we observe the Yartzeiten of Robert Emmett Bowen, father-in-law of Judy Champagnier, Mildred Malick, mother of Dan Malick, Esther Rothberg, mother of Peter Rothberg, Carol Friedman, mother of Beth Yelsey, Ruth Perkis, mother of Daniel Perkis, Louis Seaver, grandfather of Mitchell Sepler, and Herb Casper, father of John Casper. We also recall Israel Elias Dreyer, Rachel Hessia Dreyer, Manuel Spielberg, Rebecca Spielberg, Roberta Goodstein, and Reuben Campbell, who are memorialized on our board. May their memories and the memories of all whom we recall be blessings. In lieu of Kaddish, because we don't have a minyan, please do consider joining us if you're online and you're nearby and that feels comfortable. Please do consider coming joining us. We have a minyan to say Kaddish at the end. For now, we can include Shir Malot in lieu of Kaddish on page 150. And if you would be saying Kaddish, I invite you to rise and repeat the lines of the Psalms after me. Shir Hamalot Esainai El Harim Me'ain Yavo Ezrim Me'im Adonai Ose Shamayim V'aretz Al Yiten Lamod Raglecha Al Yanum Shomerecha Hine lo yanum v'lo yishan shomer Yisrael Adonai shomerecha Adonai tilcha yad yaminecha Yom ha'mashemesh lo yakeka v'yareach v'laila Adonai yishmor mikol ra yishmor et nafshecha Adonai yishmor tzeitcha uvoacha me'ata v'yad olam. Did we get the wrong page number? It was on page 250. We can include 250, not 150. We can include the next shir. We can include the next tehillah on page 251. These psalms are always important and appropriate to context of mourning. Shir Amalot LeDavid, Samachti be'omrim li, Beit Adonai nelech. Omdot hayu ragleinu, Bisharayich Yerushalayim. Yerushalayim habenuya, Ki ir shechubra yagna. ששם עלו שבטים שבטי העדות ישראל להודות לשם אדוני כי שמה ישבו כיסאות למשפט כיסאות לבית דוד שאלו שלום ירושלים ישאליו אוהבייך ישלום בחילך שלווה בארמנותייך למען החי ורעי אדבר אנא שלום בך למען בית אדוני אלוהינו אבקשה טוב לך We'll continue with Mariv on page 28. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Mariv harabim. Umavir yom umevi laila umavdil ben yom uven laila Adonai tzavot shemo el chai v'kayam Tamidim loch aleinu le'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Mariv harabim Avat olam beit Yisrael Hamechavta Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadeta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu B'shachveinu B'kumeinu Nasiach b'chukecha ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה יומם ולילה ועבדך תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל page 30 אל מלך נאמן שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך והיה עם שמות ישמעו Adonai Elohechem emet v'emunah v'kozah malchuto beratzon kiblu alehem Moshe u'Miriam u'bnei Yisrael chanu shira b'simcha raba ve'amiru kulam omicha mocha Bahelim Adonai mi kamocha nedar bakodesh nora tehilot Hosef ele malchut chararu vanechai boge yam lifnei Moshe Elianu ve'ameru hay abadai hay adadai hay adadai hay adadai hay abadai hay abadai Adonai imloch leolam va'evnei marki badana Yaakov Ugalo me'al chazak mimenu baruch Adonai gal Israel Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu shalom 33 or 73 Ushmor Seitenu Voenu Lechaim Shalom Yataviad Olam Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shalom Echa Baruch Adonai Habore Sukat Shalom Aleinu Vel Kol Am Yisrael Ve'al Yerushalayim Please rise Ve'shameru B'nei Yisrael Het HaShabbat La'asot et HaShabbat Ledorotam berit olam Hay beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti alei olam Ki sheishet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim v'et haaretz uvayom hashevi Shabbat v'inafash V'yidaber Moshe moedei Adonai El b'nei Yisrael Amariv for Yantiv begins on page 41, including the additions for Shabbat and Pesach. Yase Shalom, Shalom Bimramav. Oh, Yase Shalom. Oh, say Shalom, Shalom Bimramav. Oh, Yase Shalom Maya. Oh, Yase Shalom Yisrael Algol Yoshe Tevel Ve'imiru Amen Kiddush for Yontiv is on page 50. You don't want to make it? I do like this too. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bacharanu mikol ha'am v'ramamanu mikol hashon v'kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'titen lanu Adonai Eloheinu b'yava Shabbatot lemenucha u'moadim lesimcha chagim uzmanim lesason et yom haShabbat hazeh v'et yom hachag hamatzot hazeh zman cherutenu be'ava migra kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim kivanu bacharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol amim V'Shabbat u'moadei kodechecha b'avav ratzon b'simcha v'sason hinchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat v'Yisrael v'hazmanim. And next we count the Omer, which is on page 55. If you've been counting along, make the bracha with me. If this is your first night counting, traditionally you would count without a bracha. And just so you know, yesterday we counted day 6 of the Omer. So just do the math in your head. You were not supposed to tell someone which, because that's counting for them. So yesterday was day 6. So we're on page 55. Hineni muchan umzuman lekayem mitzvat aseh shel sfirat haomer. Behold, we are prepared to fulfill the mitzvah of counting the Omer. K'moshe katuv b'Torah usfartem lachem mimocharat haShabbat v'yom aviachem et haomer et Omer hatanufa sheva Shabbatot timimot tihiena ad mimocharat haShabbat hashvi'it tisparuch hamishim yom. As it says in the Torah, you shall count from the eve of the second day of Pesach, when an omer of grain is to be brought as an offering 7 complete weeks. The day after the 7th week of your counting will make 50 days. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat haomer hayom shiva yamin shehem shavua echad leomer. Tonight is 7 days, which is 1 week of the Omer. Anyone have good Jewish sevens? My old chavruta always did this the entire day, or the entire way up. So 7 days of the week. Any Jewish ball players wear the number 7? What do Kofax wear? You know? Top of your head, you don't even.
32. But
32. We have other good Jewish 7 days of the week.
Can't think of a Jewish ball player with 7.
John Havlicek
Who?
John
Black
Appleton.
Roll.
Who's that?
Tell us in 10 days.
Tell us in 10 days.
Tell us in 10
There you
days.
go, 10 days. Good. That is good. Who is?
He's not Jewish, but he's a great bus consultant.
Oh, he's not Jewish. Now there has to be. Yeah, but the rule is broad, but it has to be, a Jewish number. 7's a pretty easy.
They just said Mickey Man.
The first 13 are
This is kind of a clue, Barry, where we are.
the first 13 are easy. Then it starts to get harder.
I think there was a player when we
Barry
were 13.
Goldberg were
I think there
number
was a player
7
Mike Epstein.
in college.
13? What?
This is
What?
big.
I wore number 7 in junior high school.
Really? For what sport?
Baseball.
That's good enough.
That's good enough.
Full class.
That's a ball player. That's farther than I got. I was retired and, very early on. I was so bad. It was so sad. Okay. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol atekedula leotzer breshit shelo asanu kigoyei haratzot velo samanu gemishbechot adama shelo sam chelkeinu kahem וגורלנו ככל המונם ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ששמיים ביוסר משה וקרא ושמיים מושכינה וכי המלכות שלך יומד תמוך בכבוד ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו once again, as we still don't have a minyan, we can include Psalm 27 in lieu of Kaddish, which is on page 80. Page 80. LeDavid Adonai Uri v'Shimim Yerai. Lulei hamanti lirot betuv Adonai be'eretz chaim kavei el Adonai chazak vayametz libeka vekavei el Adonai. Good Shabbos, Chag Sameach, everyone. I will read the announcements because none of our officers are here. Kiddush this week is sponsored by Eleanor Dreyfus in memory of her parents, Murray and Rose Goldberg, and in honor of their dream, the PJC. I actually don't know the context of that. Were her parents involved in the found? They were the founders. They were okay. Yeah. Eleanor, I know you've told me that if you're watching. I apologies for forgetting, and thank you so much for sponsoring, and thank you to Murray for Rose for making this place possible. Contact Andrea Rothberg to sponsor a Kiddush if you would like to do that. Adult education's continuing. We're studying the Book of David on Tuesday night. Not the Book of David, the Life of David at Tuesday nights. That's live here at the shul. And on Wednesday, we're studying Mishnah. The classes are sort of wrapping up. We have like 3 more sessions of these. So even if you haven't been, come on out and join us. The Life of David has been very, very interesting. And then Mishnah Wednesdays at noon. The April book group is this Sunday, April 24th at 11 a.m. We will be joined by author and PJC member Ephraim Siegel. He will discuss his book, Juror Number 2, the story of a murder, the agony of a neighborhood, which is about a murder trial that he sat on the jury for. I'm sure that will be interesting. That is both here at the synagogue and also on Zoom. And Ephraim will be here to sign books. There's a food drive. The PJC and UJA Federation are sponsoring a post-Pesach food drive from Monday, April 25th through Thursday, April 28th. This drive will benefit the pantry at the Bronx Community Council. For more information, contact Becca Plosky or read the weekly announcements. This Monday, April 25th at 7 p.m. here at the PJC, we are having a meeting about the Israel trip, which is hopefully going to happen next June 2023. This meeting is really, if you are interested in the Israel trip, this is sort of the meeting where I don't think we're going to exactly ask for deposits at this meeting, but this meeting will really tell us whether or not there's enough really serious interest to really move forward on the trip or not. So if that's something you're interested in or no, please tell people to come to this meeting. It's an important meeting as far as getting this trip really off the ground. Yom HaShoah is coming up next week, Wednesday, April 27th at 7 p.m. We'll have a Ma'ariv service, a Yom HaShoah service here, about an hour, fairly short, and then sort of aimed at adults, but for people of all ages. And then during the Learning Center the next day, from 5 p.m. to 6, we're going to have a speaker, and the entire aimed at children, but the whole community is welcome for that commemoration as well, and will be led by some of our Benot Mitzvah students, and both should be powerful, so everyone is invited to both of those things.
What time is the Wednesday service?
7 p.m. 7 p.m. It'll be about an hour, not too much longer than that. The soup kitchen always needs support. The next date is Thursday, April 28th, and we need lasagna, broccoli, and brownies. Contact Jill or Barry Goldenberg about that. Next week we are hosting Tizmoret, which is an amazing a cappella group from Queens College, about 15 of them, and they're going to help, they're going to daven with us for Kabbalat Shabbat, and they're going to lead a little bit during the day, and then they're going to come to my house for Saturday night for a bonfire and Havdalah, and to sing some sort of Israeli songs. It's sort of kicking off into Yom Ha'atzmaut and sort of Israel themed, and should be really fun. Please come out for all of those things. The PJC board is seeking enthusiastic and committed members for the upcoming board. I don't know why that made me laugh. Everyone is enthusiastic and committed. Everyone I know at the PJC is enthusiastic and committed, and they are still looking for people, specifically sustainability and house. Sustainability and house. So if that's, what's that? If that's of interest to you, Barry, or anyone else, please let Andrea Rothberg know. And finally, save the date for May 18th at 6:30 p.m. when this PJC is. We're going to have a Lag BaOmer barbecue, which is going to be. There's going to be a kebab competition, I understand, and there's going to be fire throwers, and it's going to be partially fundraising to help support our Baal Tefillah position, but also a really good time. So please come out. Please come out for that. Someone said that. Talk to Jess Winquist if that's. I think there's plans for fire, which is a Lag BaOmer thing. Maybe fire swallowers. That's different than throwers. Any other community announcement? We have a lot going on. It's just as always here. It seems like there's a lot going on, and which is wonderful. And so pay attention to your emails, and see all of you at many of those things, I'm sure. Services tomorrow are at the regular time. Reminder, there is Yizkor tomorrow. Please come out. I'm sure we'll have a minyan tomorrow. It's a normal Shabbos, but there's also Yizkor and Hallel, and so it should be a nice full morning, the last day of Pesach. So let's go out strong. We'll conclude with Yigdal, which is on... What page is it on? 53. Yigdal Elohim Chai ve'yishtabach nimsa ve'hened el metziuto echad ben yachid ke'yechudo nelam v'gam in sof le'achduto ein lo demotago Sheva nevuato netano Yisrael Moshe od Navi Umamin et Emunato Torah Demet Natan Le'amoel Al Yad Nevion Eman Beito Lo Yachal Yivael Velo Yamir Dato Le'olamim Lezulato Zofe Beyodea Setarenu Mabin Lesof Davar Bekad Mato Gomelish Chesed Kemifalo Noten Lerashara Gerishato Yishlach Leget Yamin Meshichenu Livdod Mechakeket Yeshuato Meitim Yechayel Berov Chazdo Baruch Adei Hashem Deilato Meitim Yechayel Berov Chazdo Baruch Adei Hashem Deilato. Good Shabbos, good Yontiv, everyone.
Feel bad,
Oh, yeah, I feel good. I'm all the way good again. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. I wouldn't be. No, I mean, you wear a mask, but I wouldn't be here if I wasn't all the way here. What's that? Who usually gives the announcements? I mean, Julia puts them together. Julia puts these together every week.
And this was done today?
This would have been done yesterday. Yes, why do you ask?